Hey, you all healthy people. This is Nilesh here, and I welcome you today in one more amazing interview for our Hall of Fame family. Today, I'll be interviewing a female, a lady who have lost 21 kgs with us, and her journey is really inspiration. I take lots of inspiration for her journey, and without wasting your time, I will be asking Payal to join us. So, Payal is here with us. And Payal, you are on screen now. So we will be interviewing Payal today. Payal has an amazing journey of transformation. She has been there with us since quite time. And you need to excuse me for my running nose. I am having a running nose, and I am really sorry for this. But Payal is an inspiration for all of us. Payal has joined us some days back. But I'm very glad to tell you that Payal has completed her 21 kgs as of now, since we are interviewing her. So, without wasting your time and Payal's time, I would like to straight away go into the question and answers session. Through this interview, I would like to, motivate you, inspire you, and make sure that you get lots of inspirations from Payal's journey, because I take lots of inspiration from Payal's journey, and there are many of us in our community. So I just thought that Payal's story will really inspire you, and this interview is specifically for you. So stay tuned that you watch it completely and get inspired. So Payal, all set, Payal. First of all, I believe you are muted, Payal. You need to unmute yourself. Yep, you are
Yes,
unmuted, Payal, now.
yes.
So, Payal, first of all, many congratulations and welcome to this Hall of Fame category, wherein we interview all the achievers, milestone achievers in our healthy family. And now you are in the part of family. So, please tell me, how do you feel to be a part of Hall of Fame family?
Wow, it's like awesome. Never thought I would be here, but
Great.
yes, it's a
So,
proud
Payal, you
moment.
have lost 21 kgs with us. Uh,
Yeah.
but before going into your weight loss journey, we would like to know about more about you, your background, who are there in your family, and just brief us about how was your life before this 21 kgs weight loss. So we would like to know about that, and slowly but surely we will prep up you and get into the main discussions. But first, let us understand about your background and about your everything before 20 before losing 21 kgs.
Sure, sure. So yeah, I'm Payal Kothari. I'm mother of two sons.
Hmm.
My sons are 18 and 13. So, Nilesh, we are in a nuclear family here in Pune.
Hmm.
Before that, we used to stay in Jalgaon.
Okay.
So, we shifted here around 15, 16 years back.
Okay.
So when my second son was born,
Hmm.
I hardly got any time, managing house, kids, home, and my work. I really didn't at all get time for myself. I don't even remember like when I've eaten, I've not eaten. Like I used to skip meals. I used to, I never took care of myself. Nothing at all. So yeah, so that time. Things were okay, not a lot of no, not a lot of health issues that time. Of course, I was gaining weight, so I was very conscious about that. So I used to keep joining gym. Then something used to pop up, I used to leave it. Then I used to keep doing a lot of lot of diets, self-made diets, which didn't work at all for me. So yeah, so that's it. That's how I started gaining weight.
Okay. So
And
as you mentioned about self-made diet, so can you just put some light on that? What those diets were, and what was your result with that?
sometimes I used to just go on liquid diet. Anything vaguely, anything vaguely. Sometimes only salad diets. Sometimes used to skip one of the meals. Sometimes just quick dinners. So I kept doing that a lot of times. Hardly used to, lose a few kgs here and there. Must be not even doing that. I used to get angry, chid, and all that things used to happen, and I used to leave it. Gym and all also I started many times, but that also didn't work out for me. I used to lose weight. I used to get it back. So yeah,
Yep. So that is the basic typical problem with the traditional diets, wherein we follow the trend, and Dr. Google is always there. We tend
Right.
to get lots of tips over there, and slowly but surely we start losing weight. But the biggest problem with this kind of fancy and trendy diets is that it doesn't give us the complete result.
Result.
So I would like to tell all the audience here, we specialized into personalized meal plan and diet planning, wherein we will be giving you a diet which suits your lifestyle, your taste. We also take into consideration your strengths and weaknesses with regards to diet, and we will be framing it according to your lifestyle. It is always said that the food what we eat should be according to the lifestyle we adopt, and not the reverse way. We should not be eating, we should not be adopting a lifestyle for the food what we need to eat. So we specialize in giving you meal plans about it. So coming back to Payal. So Payal, what do you do for your living, and how is the life? Are you a housewife, or do you have some kind of business, or do you do a job? So also put some light on that front. And did that also managed or was responsible in some of your weight gain?
Yes, of course. See, I have a store. I have a gift store, and of course, home I have to manage with two kids and a lot of other responsibilities. So yeah, with all these responsibilities, managing myself, looking after myself was a big task for me. When it came to my health, there was no. I never thought about it. I never thought that I need to also have nutrition. I also have to take care of myself. I never thought about it. So yes, that did play a very vital role. And sometime in December, Nilesh, I had a some kind of problem because of which I had to go to the doctor. And my doctor suggested me that I would have to get a complete body checkup immediately. And I was quite sure, okay, if I get the whole body checkup done, I am going to get, diabetes, BP, this, that, wo sab aane wala tha. I was quite pretty sure about it.
Okay, okay.
So that is when I didn't get my checkup done. I didn't at all get my checkup done. And I was like, just like I have to do something now. It's high time. So doctor always recommended me, from long he was doing that. He always told me, at least start walking, at least try and doing yoga. But even that time, walking 500 meters was a task for me. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it at all. So that time, there is a pool in the society,
Okay,
in our society. So
okay,
that time, I just thought, okay, let me start with at least water walking. So I went to the pool, I approached the coach over there, I started water walk. So
okay,
that really, I was happy with that. I could walk over there at least
okay.
half an hour. 15 minutes I started, I gradually increased it to half an hour. Then that time, that coach over there suggested me and introduced me to Thin Thin. And that time I came to meet Gitali. So
So was
that's
there,
how my journey
yeah,
started.
so I would
Yeah.
like to know here, was there any trigger point which made you to think seriously about weight loss, or it was just, it just fall into place?
No, no, no. The trigger point was my weight that time. It was 101. I had already touched 101, and that was really scary. It gave me goosebumps when I saw that weight over there on the scale, because last I remember was something around 80, 85, 90. I never thought or imagined that I could have reached over there that time. And another thing, as my doctor was like, get your tests done. And I'm always scared of taking medicines. I mean, it will be the last thing that, I want to take a medicine. It's like I'll try and avoid as much as possible. So, yeah, the very scare of that, okay, I might have to just take a diabetes tablet every day. I was
Yep.
like, no, I better start something soon.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah,
what was your initial experience? Because I still remember it. I think it was a Saturday morning, and you are the first person to visit our center.
right.
So, what was your, if I can call it as the biggest objection, or what was your thoughts before joining us? Was that something holding you back? And what really happened at that time? I would just like to know. I would just like to take you on the first day of the consultation when we met.
Okay. So yeah, the first day in Nilesh, it was like, of course I was nervous because it was high time. I had to do something for myself. And uh, see, nothing was actually working out, like no gym, no diets, nothing. So of course I was very nervous, very scared to even start this initially, because first thing was like, will the weight bounce back? And there were quite many things which I had to leave, like drinking tea. I had to leave my tea. I had to start drinking water. So, even having water, I hardly used to have half a liter of water before I started my program. So yeah, all these challenges. Then, of course, I had to take products. So I was like, how will these help me? Will it be, not harm me later on? So of course, all those objections were there. But as I met you and Gitali, which y'all made us so comfortable, and y'all explained us the science behind it. So that really,
Very true.
motivated me. And then I had nothing in my mind, and I was like, I think I'm in right hands, and I want to try it.
Yeah, here I would just like to tell our audience over here the products what Payal just mentioned are from Herbalife Nutrition, and our entire programs are powered or supported by the nutrition aspect. And this nutrition comes from Herbalife, the world's best nutrition, and we are very confident about it. And the results what we deliver in the market are through all Herbalife Nutrition. So the products what Payal is mentioning over here are with the Herbalife. So Payal, just also take us through the time frame you required to get your result, and was that journey a dream come true journey, or was it with lots of ups and downs? Because I believe you have lost 21 kg, so we would just like to know this entire journey. I know like it will be difficult for you to get it through, but just take us through the highlights, like the first weight loss, and then maybe the first bouncing of weight, because I'm very sure there would have lots of been spiking of the journey. So just brief of about how much time you took for this 21 kgs, and how was your journey, and how was your motivation, and in this journey did you at times felt of stopping it, giving it up, and so just take us typically through the entire
Yes,
process if you can.
sure. Yes. See, it took me around 8 months. It took me exact 8 months to come here, reach here, 21 kgs. Of course, it was not at all easy. It initially, see, when I was given a trial pack of 6 days, I lost 1 kg in those 6 days. Okay, so I was like, oh wow, it's amazing, and I counted, okay, her week may 1 kg if it goes, I'm gonna get through it easily. But
Yeah, the
no,
typical
no,
thing, like we get into the
yes,
calculation mode. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. So initially, yes, it did happen that way too. For 2 3 months, it did happen that way. I was water walking. I was slowly and gradually started exercising in the pool. So slowly, I was getting into the mode of exercising. So Jan and Feb went very smoothly with all that, and then March, that lockdown period. That was really scary. Okay, now what? Now what are we supposed to do? How is it going to help? And I didn't
Absolutely.
want it to stop by any chance. I didn't want it to stop. But luckily, in those 2 months, I had got used to exercising at least a bit, because of the water walk and all. So then my coach Gitali, she made me start walking at home. Okay, and then the Zoom exercises were taken. So I mean, nothing stopped over there. It just went on. Then somewhere in June, July, I never bounced back. Touch would have never bounced back my weight in all these 8 months. But yeah, there came a plateau. Okay, there came a plateau where my weight was just stuck and it was just not ready to move at all. So again, my magician Gitali is always there to, just give us change the diet. She
Absolutely.
keeps
The
on,
redesigning of it and all that.
yes, redesigning of the diet, and she motivates you in such a way that you are, bound to do it again. You're bound to try it again, and you get back over there. So now I'm again back on track and doing it well.
Okay, so now, so I believe you started in the month of, you said,
January, yeah,
January. So January till we are at October now, and still the
right.
journey is going on. So I'm very
Yes.
sure there would have been lots of temptation. There had been lots of points of like matlab your willpower would have been tested. And I'm very
Yeah.
sure, like losing 20 21 kgs and still moving forward, there is something which really drives you, which really motivates you. So can you just share us with your goal, like why are you doing all this stuff? Because I'm very sure. At times you need to skip your the delicious food, the food which you like the most, the taste of
Right.
it, the celebrations, the family functions. Okay, most of the time would have been gone in the lockdown, which is still agreed. But
Right.
still there would have been some tasting times. So there has to be something like you are really looking forward, and there is something which is really pulling you forward. So if you
Right.
can just tell us what is that.
Testing times was even during the lockdown, Nilesh, because I myself had to cook. I had to cook the delicious meals for the family.
Where
So
all the chefs were, like, they were flourishing in the lockdown period. Yep.
yes, yes. So yeah, it was a test. It is still a test of time many a times. But then I make it a point whenever I've cooked something, what I like, what I can't, I feel like eating. I don't sit on the table with my family to have food that time. I just, I is thoda sa isolated, and I'm like, y'all finish your food, then I'll join in. So it's like that. But yes, now looking at the results, looking at the way it is going, I don't feel like cheating at all. It's like
Lovely.
if I'm cheating, it's gonna put me back 15 days.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I've made up a point. I don't want to cheat in that way. If I'm cheating, I'm cheating myself. I'm not cheating the coach. Nothing is going to bother the coach. But yes, I don't want to do that because it's going to take me back 15 days.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yep. You're saying something?
no, no, nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. So here we would also like to know the support of your family, how
Yeah,
they have supported you, because I'm very sure without their support,
it's not
without their
possible.
motivation, walking this journey is not really easy. So that support of your family, and we have a huge community which you are a part of. So if you can just brief us how your family and how the community have supported you in this journey.
My family, it says, if a woman is educated, the whole family gets educated. So it's
Absolutely.
like that. When I started my weight loss journey, my whole family is getting healthier day by day because I'm the one cooking. I'm the one, talking to them about it. I'm the one. They are like, so now what auntie's given you? What diet has she given you? What is she making you eat? So how many liters of water am I having? So they see everything and they are trying to follow the same things. So yeah, my family supports me like anything. No doubt about it. And whereas community is concerned, yes, it gives us a lot of motivation, and it really it's like sometimes if you are not in a mood of going for a walk, or not in a mood of getting up and going for a exercise or something.
Very, yeah, it happens.
But yeah, and you see everybody posting their pictures, and they are saying, "Okay, I've completed this many steps." That's really motivating. That's really inspiring. That day only, there is a person in the group. He had fractured his leg, hand,
Very true.
sorry, hand.
And
Okay, and he climbed 25 floors. So that really inspired me. Okay, with that fractured hand, also he had all the reason, okay, I don't want to do it. I'm in a pain, but he still did it. So that really, keeps me inspiring. It keeps me motivated. Okay, no, you should do it. You have to do it. And
this also reminds me that in the group recently you posted about your 5 kilometer walk. So also
yes,
take us through that experience of yours.
all that credit I would give Akshay Shetty, my fitness coach. Okay, he is an amazing, amazing
Yeah,
fitness coach.
Akshay is
Okay,
he is an
yeah.
amazing one. Absolutely.
Yeah. So he takes my exercises every day in the morning on Zoom. Okay. And he sets up a target for me for walks. Okay. So these many minutes may you have to complete these many kilometers. So today morning only I completed 7 kilometers which was
Wow. So from 5
huge.
kilometers, you have upgraded to 7.
Yes,
That's
yes.
awesome, Payal. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I couldn't walk 500 meters was a task for me. And today, walking 8,000 steps in one go was like awesome, too good. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It is really a, commendable job you have done it, Payal.
Yeah,
Like from,
yeah.
if I can just calculate, like you said, you started from 100 and how many kgs?
101.
101 kgs and you are
Yeah.
21 kgs, so you are exactly at 80 kgs. So
Yes.
just brief us your experience, like before 20 kgs and less 20 kgs, like what changes it has made in your life in terms of weight. So yes, but I'm very sure that it has also changed the way you think. So if you can
Right.
just tell us something about that also.
Of course. Firstly, my confidence, the way people look at you changes completely. Okay. My stamina. I'm not scared of, that the very name of walk used to scare me before. I'm like, I am not coming for walk. I can't do it. Yeah, that. Then my PCOD problem is getting solved. So there are a lot of non-scale
That's
benefits
awesome. That's
also.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Great. Now, the last question, if you don't mind, there is one more question from my side, and I would just like to, you like now, there are lots of people who will be watching this recording over due time. So, what message would you like to give to them in terms of good health and weight loss? People have lots of concerns about Herbalife nutrition. So, what
Right.
message would you like to give all the viewers who will be watching this video?
Okay. Firstly, if you've already started the journey, please continue. And if you haven't, please do it. I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful journey. Don't take it as a weight loss journey, take it as a lifestyle changing journey. Okay. And just believe in your coach.
Lovely.
What you cannot say, the coach can, he has a vision to, mold you.
Great.
Maybe you don't know, okay, you can walk. I never thought I could go and walk for 5 kilometers in one go. But Akshay had that vision. He told me, you will be able to do it and do it. And I did it. I don't know, maybe it was his word and I had to do it, so I did it that day. But now I'm doing it every day.
Great, great.
So, yeah,
Absolutely, that's great. So now, last but not the least, that is the most important person we should never be forgetting to thank, and that is the person who really introduced to us. Let us not forget Kaustub. Kaustub has
yes,
played a very initial role to introduce you to
definitely.
our family. So, any words for Kaustub also?
Of course. See, he was the one who initially took so much care of me because of the heavy weight. He always took care that you shouldn't start exercising outside directly. You won't be able to. He never forced me for all that. He always took care that I, wouldn't get any injuries. Okay, so each and every step he made me slowly adapt to exercise. He slowly started me making me walk in the pool first. He started making me do exercise in the pool first, and then slowly and gradually he made me do exercises outside the pool. I hardly could do one or two Surya Namaskar that time, and I would be like, enough, sir, I cannot do it anymore. Just now, when Tintin had this challenge, I could complete 100 Surya Namaskars. So, yeah, I would definitely give the start credit to Kaustubh, sir. He
Absolutely.
was commendable, amazing, no doubt about it. And because of him, I could, at least during the lockdown also, I could start exercising outside on the floor. It was because of him, the two
Absolutely.
months what he has made me do exercise in the pool.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes,
I'm a firm believer
definitely.
of a English quote which says that while enjoying the fruits, please don't forget the roots. And the roots
Definitely.
lies at Kaustubh. And so many congratulations, Kaustubh, also for incepting this idea with you and introducing you to our Think family. So saying this, Payal, we wish to thank you very much for taking out time from your busy schedule and giving us this sort of interview, what I can call it as. Many congratulations for being the part of Hall of Fame. So please let me tell you now, there will be lots of eyes towards you, and you will be and you are a role model for most of us. We wish to, we wish you all the very best for the remaining journey. I will be also posting your before and after photo in this video. So let us inspire many more people. And to all the viewers who are watching this, we are a healthy community. We are into weight loss with support of good nutrition from Herbalife. But the advantage with us is that we do it with lots of enthusiasm, with lots of love, with lots of affection, with lots of education. Most of us have a simple doubt that if I lose this weight, will I bounce it back? And that doubt is really answered with lots of education and lots of information which we give you. We give you all the knowledge for why we have gained weight, how are we losing weight, and if really we need to maintain weight, what lifestyle changes needs to be done. As Payal has rightly mentioned, this is not a weight loss program, but this is a lifestyle improvement program. Once we improve our lifestyle and once we maintain the lifestyle, yes, we are very close to living a disease free life. And I congratulate Payal for doing this. She have already mentioned that the PCOD problem has almost gone to nil. So wishing Payal and the entire Kothari family a very healthy, active lifestyle. Again, the same request to Kothari family and all of you. Coronavirus is still there; it is spreading. So, if possible, stay home, stay safe, but make sure that you stay fit. So, thank you, Payal, once again. Any closing remarks from your side again?
No, I would just like to thank Gitali for all that, we keep eating her head. Gitali, I'm stuck here. And she's always just a call away any time of the day.
Absolutely.
And Nilesh, would love to thank you because of your knowledgeable sessions, what you take on Sundays is going to, even after leaving this program, I think we are going to be so educated that we'll be able to follow the lifestyle
Absolutely.
because of the knowledge we're
Yes.
gaining.
Yep.
And Akshay, of course, I cannot forget to thank him for the efforts he's taking behind me. And Kaustubh sir for introducing me to Tintin
Absolutely.
and making my journey amazing one.
At the end of the day, it is a teamwork which makes dream
Yes,
work. So many
definitely.
congratulations,
Thank you
Payal
so
Kothari, once
much.
again, and see you very soon in person with
Sure.
a big recognition gift for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Okay.